Wait on the boat! We're coming! Wait! Take the baby, please.
كنا ماشيين اختل التوازن، صارت الأولاد توقع بين الإجرين والنسوان توقع بين الإجرين، تعبى البلم مي كله، وقف البلم، عطل البلم، قعدنا نصفر والنادي وبعتنا المواقع على الواتساب للخطر اليوناني وإجا أنقذنا. المعيشة مو أمان، ما عاد قدرنا نعيش.
Over 800,000 asylum seekers and migrants reached Europe by sea this year. More than 200,000 arrived on the Greek islands in October alone.
Oh, okay.
Most of them come from countries where conflict, repression, and fear force people to flee for their lives.
گروه داعش طالبان اومدن من اخطار دادن امروز باید اینجا ترک کنی غیر از جان کلتان در خطر است. دوستای ما رو بزرگ شهید کردن، اینطوری کردن. در سالمانی خانم‌ها 7 خانم شهید شد در سالمانی. آره. چون تهدید زیاد بر خانم‌ها بود.
And did they threaten you personally? They said to you you have to go?
اونا شما رو تهدید کرده بودن به خاطر شما؟
آره چون من ترنر بودم این ولایت‌های نه تمام شما میرفتم ترن میدادم خشونت علیه زنا را. به این خاطر زیاد تهدید میشد.
Over 3,400 people, including many children, have died at sea trying to reach the European Union this year. Yet despite the risks, they keep coming.
أنا عندي بنات تعبنا كثير قررنا والقرار كان صعب كثير إنه قرار السفر يعني بنعرف رحلة موت هي وبنعرف إنه في خطر كبير على حياتنا بس بالنهاية مثل لك استوت عنا الموت والحياة إنه يا بنعيش يا بنموت أفضل من الاستمرار على الشكل اللي كنا عايشين فيه بتركيا.
Where are you going now?
They're going to Almania.
How many days since they've had the medicine?
When did you leave there, Zor?
Human Rights Watch sent teams of researchers to document the dangerous journeys and the hardships upon arrival.
The governments there say go back to Hungary.
We spoke to Syrians, Afghans, Iraqis, Eritreans, and Somalis. In story after story, we heard that the only way out of violence and terror at home and unbearable conditions in neighboring countries was to resort to smugglers and flee through dangerous crossings.
در سر ایران که آمدیم از کو ما را آوردن. این بچه افتاد این پای شکست این پیشونی شکست. از کو دیگه تله میکردن به زور قاچاقبرا به زور هل میدادن. خب نمیدویدیم ما رو میزدن دیگه. به زور سوار میکردن قایقا رو ما رو. سوار نمیشدیم ترسیدیم سوار نمیشدیم به زور سوار میکردن.
If there were safe and legal routes to seek refuge, far fewer people would be at the mercy of abusive smugglers.
در اونجا که بودین شما در کدام سفارت نرفتین که درخواست
چرا درخواستی سفارت کانادا کردم ایمیل کردم حتما از سویدن بود.
We have witnessed scenes of chaos at many EU borders for months now. Daily arrivals of thousands of people on Greek islands created an ongoing humanitarian crisis, hitting those most vulnerable the hardest.
فقط هیچی معرفم نمیزنه فقط یه او دار دیگه معلوم نیست کجا شما یک کمکی کنه مثلا اونا که سالم از میتونن اینجا شب بمونه روز بمونه ولی ما نمیتونیم باید.
Most of those who reach Greece by sea continue their journey overland through the Western Balkans, encountering police abuse, terrible detention conditions, and cascading border closures. Many EU governments are focused on preventing arrivals instead of managing the flow humanely. A plan to relocate tens of thousands of asylum seekers from frontline states like Greece and Italy has gotten off to such a slow start. At this rate, it will take over 180 years to reach the target. And months into this crisis, with winter approaching, volunteers, not governments, are still at the forefront of providing humanitarian assistance.
سختی نبینم ما اینقدر سختی آمدیم باورت میشه اینقدر سختی آمدیم کلا پیاده دیگه با بچه کوچیک داشتیم دیگه مردم داره حالا که میآیه مثلا چه سخت بگیره آسان بگیره وقتی که راه بیفته میاد دیگه.
Until now, the response of EU governments to the crisis has been deeply flawed, defined by deaths at sea, chaos, and distressing humanitarian conditions. People should not have to risk their lives or face so many obstacles to reach a place of refuge. The European Union has a legal and moral obligation to fairly process and humanely host asylum seekers and refugees, and respect the rights and dignity of everyone who arrives at its borders.
We are from Syria, from Damascus. Damascus is very good before the war. We are just like Europe. We have money, we have houses, we have cars, we have everything. The war damaged everything.
So what do you need?
Peace. Just peace.
EU governments should ensure safe passage, access to asylum at and within its borders, and make sure human rights and compassion are at the heart of its response to this challenge.